got more than just words. I got more than just words. You bring me songs sweet like the birds. So I got more than just words.
You two, you're married now. It's official. I had a lot of people giving me a hard time, like, oh, you're gonna lose your little girl, she's going away. And I told them, nah, I'll never lose my little girl. What happened tonight was I gained a son.
Thank you, Eric.
And I love you both.
I had 13, but I was going to give you a line.
I got joy in my soul.
Joshua, I love you. I have prayed for you to find the one. And I'm so blessed. I've been praying that you find the one that God's been preparing for you. That night, New Year's of 2018-19, I got to meet the woman who was bringing my brother joy. And from that moment, I knew I wanted her to be my new sister. We clicked and we're goofy, and she was open and down for all of it. And my wishes came true when my brother found you.
So much deeper.
Before this moment, you've been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, dancing partner, even teacher, for you've all learned much from each other during these past few years. But shortly, you'll say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things between you will never be quite the same. But we're here to join Joshua Patton and Chandler Tice in holy matrimony. Well, who presents Chandler to be married to Joshua?
Her mother and I.
Chandler, the night we met, I didn't know we would be standing here today, but I can't imagine choosing anyone else to go through life's journey with. I love your laugh, your smile, your caring nature, and that voice you make when you see Aurora. I promise to support you, to honor you, and to love you unconditionally, even when we may disagree on something. I promise to encourage you to follow your dreams. I promise to make you laugh when you are taking yourself too seriously. I promise to hold your hand through the good times and through the bad times. I promise to be loyal and faithful and put you before all else. And I promise that when we were old and gray, we will look back on our lives together and we will have no regrets. I love you.
Joshua, our big day is finally here. My fairy tale love story is coming to life. Today, I am not only marrying my Prince Charming, but I am marrying my best friend, my rock, my comfort, my true love. You are so gentle and considerate. You're blunt as hell, but you have such a big heart. I'm thankful that I have found a man who loves me so deeply, who supports me in everything that I do, and who is constantly motivating me. I love to hear, "You're doing great, babe." I promise to always kiss you before I leave the house. I promise to always dance in the kitchen with you. I vow to stay silly, to never take ourselves too seriously, and stay just immature enough for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for dinner. I promise to always hold your hand and never let go, and I promise to love, respect, protect, and trust you, and give you the best of myself. I love you, Joshua Daniel, and I am so proud to become your wife.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to introduce to you for the very first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Joshua and Chandler Patton.
So Chandler's just, if you know Chandler, you know she's just a natural caretaker. She's a nurse, she loves people, and Chandler has always supported me, made me laugh even when I didn't want to, and gave unsugar-coated advice served with a side of beer. I've always wondered, who would she end up with? Then one day, she texted me about going to some bar to meet up with a guy for some drinks. After the date was over, she told me how amazing this guy was, how he was an absolute gentleman, respectful, funny, smart, nice, and attractive. I'm honestly not sure what happened to that guy, but Josh, you're okay too. You're fun. And Josh, thank you for loving my best friend the way you do. I've never seen her more happy and more confident than I do with you, Josh. And that's saying, you make her happy. You love her in a way she's always needed, and you respect her for all of her quirks. We prayed for a guy like you, and clearly, you exceeded our expectations.
Chandler, as I place this ring on your finger, may it always remind you of my never-ending love. May it always remind me of the precious treasure I have in you. Wear this ring with joy, for your love has made me complete.
Joshua, with this ring, I offer my heart, my hands, my life. I have no greater gift to give. So let this ring always be a reminder that I will love, honor, and cherish you in all times, in all places, in all ways, forever.